Hello and welcome to No Sevens Dice Club. Thank you for tuning in. I always tell you thank you for joining me on my crazy strategies, and I always really appreciate your input. And I appreciate everybody that's been with me for almost 3 years now. In October it'll be 3 years, and man, it's been a journey. And I thank everybody who's been with me every step of the way, whether you've been here for a couple of days or for the full 3 years. Today we're going to talk about a strategy because I'm getting a lot of emails and a lot of comments that the tables are coming down throughout the United States, especially in Biloxi where I like to play. They're coming down to $15 and $10 tables. The thing I'm not happy about that I want to put on here and gripe about real quick is it seems like COVID has just completely disappeared, and I'm not getting on the COVID bandwagon, but it's 6 people to a craps table on one side is insane. You know, that was one thing I really do like about the craps table during COVID, was that we only had maybe 3 or 4, maybe 2 people on each side. It was really nice. You weren't crowded. I was at the Bow 2 Mondays ago. They were trying to shove 7 people on one side, and I finally I colored up and I left. I don't have a problem with being that close with people, but when we're dealing with COVID, I don't want to be a part of it. And also, I had COVID again in July, so this is my 3rd time I had it. It wasn't as bad this time, so that's the reason why my videos are a little off. I haven't disappeared, but I had COVID again in July, 11 months since Delta COVID, and it wasn't that bad this time. Hopefully, you know, it gets less and less, or I win a t-shirt or $1 million for having so many times of COVID. But anyway, that's enough of my rant. So back on the craps. So what we're going to do is, this strategy is perfect for a $15 table. This is part 1 of part 2. Part 2 is going to be the aggressive. That's the one I like to play because I'm really aggressive with my strategies. But part 1 is the conservative side. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the 6 and 8, and we're going to put 15 in the field. This is going to be kind of like a basic iron cross, but the nice thing about this is that you have 24, so you're going to go ahead and get paid, you know, your 28, or you're going to get paid your 15. But after you put back on the field, you're going to go ahead and collect, either if you hit the 6 or 8, you're going to collect $13. If you hit the field, you're going to collect $15. So it's only a $2 difference, which is nice. The 5 is going to remain naked for 1 play, and that's because whether you hit the 6 or 8, or if you hit the field, you're going to go ahead and put that first win on the 5. And you're going to put 15 on the 5. So every time you hit the 5, after you're losing the field, you're still going to you're going to make $21 right here. Now what's different about this is that we're going to start building our way across. So this is the cheap way to get across. Kind of, until you see part 2, which will be in a couple of weeks. So what we're going to do is, every time we hit the field, you know, we're going to put it either on the 4 or the 10. You know, so we're basically covering 3 more numbers. We're not going to cover the point because the pass line is going to be the point. So that's what we're going to try to do. So basically, and this is the long version, and I already can see the comments coming. No sevens. This is a crazy strategy. All of them are crazy. So, and you can customize this however you want to, but I like to cover all the numbers and take my time. But basically, after about 4 hits in the field, because when we hit the field, not the 6 and 8, you could do it on the 6 and 8 if you want to, but the field, we're going to take the field winnings. So we need 2 field winnings, or maybe 3 if we hit the 5. If the 6 and 8 isn't hit first and we hit the field, we're going to put that on the 5. So whatever the first number is, and then whatever 2 field numbers we hit after that is definitely going to be on the 4 and 10, or the 9, whatever it needs to be. We're going to cover the field numbers, the 4, 9, and 10. So at the point markers of 5, we're not going to worry about putting the 6 or 8 or the field winning on the 5, because it's going to be paid for by the pass line. So that's going to be a gift if we can hit the 5 on the come out. So we would have 3 numbers that we would like to hit. So we would hit the 4, the 9, and the 10 on field wins. If we hit the 6 or 8, we're going to collect. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. No 7s. What happens if you hit the 12 on a triple 12? Cover all the numbers. 4, 9, and 10. Bam, perfect. You hit the 2, cover 2 numbers. Basically what you're doing is you're going all in from the field wins, putting it up top, or how you can customize this too is that you can take a field win. So say like your first one is that you hit a 9. All right, so you put the 9 in. All of a sudden you roll it again, you hit the 9 again. So you're gonna go ahead and get paid 21 on that 9. So you're gonna go ahead and get paid 21 on that 9. So like this. And you're gonna collect 15 in the field. So you're gonna collect 15 in the field. So you can take this, you can tell the dealer, I want that on the 4, and I want this on the 10, and now you got it all covered. And you're walking away with a $6 profit. Pretty simple. Or you can put it on the 10. If you hit the 10 again, you're gonna collect even more money. You're gonna collect 27, and then you're 15. So you have a little bit more of a profit. You still play it the same way, whichever number you want to hit. Let's go ahead and do a live roll and see how we do. We're gonna roll this 2 times and see how successful no 7s can make this strategy for you. So we're going to start out with a $1,000 bankroll, and we're going to go from there. So let's go ahead and move this away, and we are going to go ahead and we got the green, 200 in green, 500 in black, 10 in white, and 200 in red, because you're going to need a lot of red. So when they're coloring you up and you're getting ready to play this game, make sure you tell them, and if you're doing the strategy, you want a lot of red. If not, you're going to be doing a lot of coloring in between hands, and the dealer's going to not be kind of happy with you. So let's go ahead. I'm going to play this like I'm shooting. So I'm going to do a green on the pass line, a $5 crap check, and a 555 for all tall small. So I'm going to get back $5 in return as it runs away. So I'll just go ahead and give myself another $5 because that one doesn't want to be there. So here's $5 going in the rack. All right, so we're all set up, and here we go. Okay, so that is the 5-5. That is the hard 10. One of my most common hard ways I hit. If I was to ever play the hard ways, it would be the hard 10. That's the one I hit the most. So let's go ahead and set this up. Point marker is going to be a 10. So now the numbers we need to hit is the 4, the 9, but the first one we're going to hit is the 9. I mean, the first one we're going to hit is the 5, but after that we're going to hit the 4 and 9 after that. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up the camera while I set this up. I'll be right back. We got everything set up, 24 and a 6 and 8, the field, the pass line. So whatever number we hit besides that one and that one, we're good. So here we go. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3. So let me go ahead and mark that real quick. So we hit the 3 and we hit the 10. And so this is the ideal situation for us because this is what we want. We want to hit that field right off the bat. So we're going to go ahead and get paid $15. We're going to tell the dealer, can you please put that on the 5 for us? So we're on the 5. Now we have that hole covered, and now we just need 2 more field wins to hit the 4 and 9, and we're ready to go. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and collect on the 6 and 8. We're not going to go ahead and press on the 4 and 9 with those. You can if you want to, but I like to collect that $13 and take it from there. Okay, well, this is the reason why you want to cover this hole with your first hit. That is the 3, 2, 5. So we are going to lose in the field. I'm bringing this into view for you guys can see it. So we're going to lose in the field, but we're going to go ahead and collect here. So we're going to lose this, and then we're going to go ahead and get paid. So $21. All right. So the profit is here. 15 is going in the field, and that's going in the rack. All right, so here we go. Okay, so that is the 538. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that on the all tall small. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna lose in the field, right? So that we're gonna lose there, but we are gonna go ahead and get paid $28. There we go. So this is gonna go here to the field. We're gonna collect $13. That's gonna go in a wrap. And like I said, we're not gonna cover the 4 and 9 just yet. We're trying to get those field wins to do that. That way we're reducing our money on the table and we're putting more money, more of our money back in our rack. That's the whole point of collecting on the 6 and 8, because these are gonna be the most hit numbers. And I'm doing the 1,000 dice challenge where I roll 1,000 and see what my SRR is. Right now I hit the 8, an average of, I forgot what it is. It's somewhere around about 16% of my rolls, or 17. It's the highest number I hit is the 8. The second highest number is the 10, third is the 5. So, and I'm right now about 250 rolls into that 1,000 roll challenge. Okay, well, that's not the number you want to hit when you roll the dice. Hurry up, cut the video, make it look like I'm having a great roll. No, we don't do that at no 7s. I rolled it, that was a bad roll on my end. My arm twisted at the last second when I rolled that. So we did hit a 3, 4, 7. So unfortunately we lose this. But we did put $13 in our rack and we ended up losing quite a bit of money. So let me go ahead, I'm gonna go pause the video. Hopefully we have another good roll and we'll see from there. So be right back. Okay, so we went ahead and I changed out some more whites for us because we're definitely going to need them. And we are going to go ahead and do a green on the pass. We're going to do a 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, $5 crap, and 3 5s for the ATS. So we're going to drop 5 change for us. And we're all set up, man. So let's go ahead and do this. Real quick, also a little bonus. If you're still with me and you haven't turned me off, I want to give you guys a bonus. If you hit a lot of horn numbers, like I do, on the come out, a 3, a 2, a 12, don't put $5 for a crap check. Put 15 and really try to hammer home a 2, 3, or 12. That's $105 minus your pass line coming back to you. And I tell you what, I did it a couple of times where I hit 2 horn numbers, and man, you can really rack up pretty quickly. Just a good little hint to you if you hit a lot of horn numbers on the come out. So let's go ahead and go from there. So let's see how we do on our second session. Okay, what did I just get finished saying? If you hit a lot of come out numbers like no 7s does, put 15 on the crap check and you're going to get paid $105. No 7s only put $5, but this is the reason why I do it all the time. So that's the 2. One of the hardest numbers to put on the board is now coming off the board for your small and for your all. So we're going to lose on the pass line, but we're going to go ahead and make $35. So we're going to collect a $10 profit right off the bat. Now, if that was a $15, we would win $105, but we would lose the pass line. Still, it's a great trade. Either way, it's still a great trade. So we're going to lose that pass line, but we're going to collect $35. After everything's all said and done, it's $10. So $10 is going in our rack. We're already making money, which is nice. So let's go ahead and roll the dice again. Okay, so that is the 3-3. That is the hard 6. Bring that in view for you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and mark that. And we're going to go ahead and set everything up. I'll be right back. Okay, so the way I would play this if I was at the casino, this would come down and be placed as odds behind there because that way you get paid a better amount than having a place bet up here. But for argument's sake and to keep everything simple and keep the math there, I'm just going to play it as a pass line. But if you're at the casino, play this as odds and don't keep it as a place bet. Unless you have a certain strategy that you're trying to do up here and it's going to mess with your strategy, 9 times out of 10 you want to play it as odds, or 9.9. Okay, let's roll and here we go. This is the reason why you play this as odds. Because we're going to go ahead and make money here, but if we had money back there, that would have paid us out even better because that is the 4-2-6. So I'm glad that my table is helping me out today. It's a pretty good table today. I'm really happy with it helping me out. So let's go ahead and let's pay this. So we're going to get 25 for the pass line, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to make $28 on there. So perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to lose in the field, and we're going to drop a $5 crap check. So that's going to go there, and then we're going to put $53 in the rack. I'll tell you what, that's a great way to start earning back after that crazy session we had. And after we establish a point, we're going to go ahead and put that money on the 5. Okay, so that is the 639. One of my numbers that I hit the most. So that is the 639. So let's go ahead and put 15 on the field. And 15 in the rack. 15 on the 5, 15 in the rack. All right. So we did win 53, but after we take out 30, we still have $23 in profit from when we hit that 6 with the point, which is not bad. That's a pretty good way to do it. So let's go ahead and roll the dice. All right. All right, 5-1-6. So let's go ahead and get paid. We're going to lose in the field, but we are going to go ahead and collect $13. So 13 is going to go in our rack. So we're going to lose in the field. We're going to go ahead and get paid $28. And afterwards, we're going to have a $13 profit. So 15 on the field, 13 for us. And here we go. Okay, so that is the 2-2, the hard 4. I like the 2-2, the hard 4. That's another hard weight number I hit. So bring that into view for you guys. All right, so we're going to win in the field. So let's go ahead and get paid $15. And what do we talk about? We're always going to take our first 2 field victories and put them on the 4 and 10. So we already got the 4 cover. So if we hit the 4 back to back, we're going to put money on that 10. So we're in a great situation. Here we go. Okay, so we have the 4-1-5. So let's go ahead and we're going to lose in the field, but we are going to go ahead and get paid $21. So we're going to collect a $6 profit. I'm telling you, man, this is a slow way to profit, though. What we're trying to do is hit that 4, the 9, or the 10. All right, so we have the 5-3-8. Bring that into view. So we're going to lose in the field, but we're all going to go ahead and collect $13. So I'm not going to keep on chasing it back and forth. I think we have already seen that enough. So let's go ahead and get paid $13. That's the reason why I always show it to you. So that way I'm making sure I'm paying myself properly. So we're going to do 5 for 1. Get to deal with some more 1s over here. All right. Here we go. All right, the 5-3-8, I think that's in view for you guys. If not, I'll bring it into view. So there's the 5 and there's the 3. Just like what we did. $13 goes in the rack. So that was $26 that we made back to back. Not too bad. And if you wanted to, this is up to you. I always say the 6 and 8 are always for profit, but we can cover that 10 because we hit that 8 back to back. But I always like to do field and make the 6 and 8 our profits. So let's go ahead and see if we can't hit that 4 and 9. All right, I can't see that. So where are we at? That's the 3. So let me mark that on the thing. So that is the small. That is the small right there. So we hit the 2, we hit the 3, we hit the 4, we hit the 5, and we hit the 6. So let's go ahead and, I don't think I've ever done that before. Hit the small on one of my YouTube videos. So let's go ahead and pay it out. It's pretty cool. So we got $150 coming to us. We also have $15 coming to us. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do 15 on the 10. Now this is where, like all my strategies, you can customize it. Because I hit the 100, because I hit that small on the 4 and 10, I have 15. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell the dealer, take me down on the 4 and 10, put that in the rack. I'm going to put 25 on the 4 and 10. Collect that black chip. That's going to go to us. And now we're all set. What I'm probably going to do next is I'm probably going to take this 5 up to a quarter next too. So that way everything is profit and I'm making money, and with the field, this is the ideal situation. And from here, you can keep pressing or you can stay the same. For me, it just all depends on how I feel. If I'm feeling like I'm really good, like right now when I'm shooting this dice on this video, I'm not feeling hot. I'm feeling like every roll might not be what I'm looking for. So I'm not gonna raise. But if I feel hot and I feel like I'm doing something, I'm gonna keep on pressing these bets, because now I'm in the zone. I'm making money, and it doesn't hurt to keep on going up. Now, whatever you want to do you want to go up a single unit, double unit, so that way every time you hit the 6, you're raising it $12 or $6 or $18 3 times. Up to you on how aggressive you want to be and how you feel. For me, I don't know how this is going to come out. I might roll a 60 roll here and, break my own table. But let's just see. Right now, I'm pretty happy with what I have. The only thing I will raise is the 5 to a quarter. Other than that, let's do it. Okay, that is a 3-1-4. So this is a great example of us switching to quarters, being aggressive right here, bumping it up. So we're gonna go ahead and drop $1. And that nice Mr. Casino person is gonna give us 2 for the price of 1, which I like, and they're green. I like green. So that's gonna go in the rack. And we're also gonna collect $15 in the field. So, and what we said is we're gonna tell the dealer we wanna take that to 5. So we're gonna put $5 in the rack. He's gonna switch this out for a quarter. And now we're at the ideal situation where we wanna be. Now we have everything we wanted, and we're just gonna keep on rolling. All right, so that is the 4-4, that is the hard 8. Now, one thing I also wanted to mention to you, and I forgot what it was. So let's go ahead and get paid on that 8. So we're gonna go ahead and collect $28 on that 8. So $28, we're gonna lose in the field. This is gonna come in the rack. We're gonna get the casino 2 of ours. So we have a 5 coming back to us. I don't know what this was. Was this coming back to me? Was this going to you? What was this? No 7s, no 7s. You're gonna have to figure this out. So I don't know what that was. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the rack. I have to go back and look at it on video later. So, but we're gonna go ahead and put 15 in the field. And we're gonna go from there. Okay, so that is the 628. What I was gonna tell you, I'm still kind of dealing with a little bit of COVID fog. What I was gonna tell you was that if you look at where we're at 25, 25, 25, 24, and 24. When we started this strategy, we had 24, 24, which is 48, right? And then that's 58 plus 5 there's your math for you right there. That's how much we bought in, minus the pass line and the ATS bets. That goes to show you how quickly you can start raising your money on this strategy and be successful playing it the conservative way. And part two, I'm going to show you how to be aggressive on that strategy. So let's go ahead and pay ourselves $13 and go from there. So 13. Okay, so that is the 4-1-5. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to lose in the field, but we are going to go ahead and make money on that 5. So let's go ahead and do that. So bring this into view, lose on the 5, make money on the 5. So there we go, $35 on that 5. It's always nice when you start dropping green chips in your rack. It's 6, 5, yo. So now we need the 10 and 12 for all those people keeping track at home. So we're going to go ahead and win 15 on the field, and away we go. All right, 6, 5, yo again. Man, I need to be playing at the crapless table is what I need to be doing. All right, so 15, that's $30 going back in a rack. And like I said, if you want to start raising these some, you can. I might start pressing these a little bit and see how I do, but for right now, I kind of like what I see. I'm kind of making money with that field. I might even start pressing that field up to 20 and go from there. All right, that was way too hard, but I'm a survivor of that. I did not like that throw, but that is the 3. So, and that's my 2 favorite numbers. If you guys are with me, I'm giving you all my secrets on this video. The 3 and the 11 are my favorite numbers to play on the crapless table. So there's 15 more dollars, so that's $45 we made in, what was it, 8 minutes? God, I remember when I used to, my first job, it took me almost 8 hours to make $45. Talk about how times have changed. Okay, so we have the 5, 1, 6. So we're going to start pressing this. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get paid $27. So I'm just going to start playing this aggressively because I think I'm starting to feel pretty confident about this. So that's $28 is what we're going to win. We're going to tell the dealer to press us to 30. So he's going to take this. Okay, so he's going to take this to 30. And then we're going to take this here. We're going to walk away with a $7 profit. Man, I haven't had a $7 profit in a while. Okay, so, you know, we're just going to start pressing them 1 unit each. And then if I turn them all to green, I'm going to start raising them to 2 units each and see how I do. But for right now, I'm going to try to get that 8. All right, I promise I'm not a wizard, but everything I'm explaining to you, this table is being very nice and helping me out. So that is the 8, and we're going to do the exact same thing that we just did on the 6. So I'm going to speed up the camera and I'm going to set it up, but we're going to take that to 30 also. Okay, so we have 30. I put 7 in the rack and I put the 15 back up. And if you notice, that rack is getting stacked. This is looking great for us. So let's go. Okay, guys, so we have the 5, 4, 9. So that's our point. So let's make even more money, right? Even more money. So the pass line, the field bet, point marker off. I'm going to turn that field bet off. I'm going to put this in here. That's going to go in here. We're going to drop a $5 crap check. Let's do a $15 crap check. I'm feeling it, man. Let's do 15. Let's do that 105. Let's see if we can't get it. All right, here we go. I was just getting ready to say I haven't hit the 10 yet. Well, we lost on that $15 crap check, but it's all right. Put money back in the field. The field's on, everything's working. Point marker is here. I'm gonna move that to the 9, and we're all set up, we're ready to go. All right, the 5-5, the hard 10. The main thing is when you're playing at the casino or whether you're at home, whatever you do, always keep track of the numbers you hit the most. For me, the hard ways, it's the 4 and it's the 10 I hit the most in the hard ways. Those are the ones I've hit, and those are the ones I play at the casino. Like I said, the 8 is the number 1 I hit the most, number 2 is the 10, and number 3 is the 5, and number 4 is the 9. Keep track of that. I'm telling you, that 1,000 roll challenge of knowing your SRR really pays off when you know what numbers you hit the most. So that is the 10. So now all thing we need is the 12, and then we'll hit the all. So let's go ahead and get paid. That's for the pass line. That is for the field. The field is off. 15 crap check. Green chip in the rack. Awesome. All right, that is a 628. You saw that on camera, right? It went to there, and then at the last second, I forgot to turn the magnets off like I always tell the people at the casino, and it rolled to there. So that was the 8. Unfortunately, so close, yet so far away. If that would have been the 12, I want to show you something. If that would have been the 12, I would have won 105 right there. I would have won the all. I would have hit the tall. Man, it would have been raining money in here. So close, yet so far away. All right, so let's go ahead and pay the 628. We're gonna keep it there. If this was at the casino, that would be odds. So, what do we do from here? Because that 10 is naked. So I'm gonna move that to the 10. I'm gonna take that 5 and I'm just gonna put it in the rack. So, there we go. Totally up to you. You can put that as odds and put another 10 down if you want to and have every single number with the odds covered. I kind of like the way it is right here. Let's roll it out and see how we do. All right, so that is the 3. So we're gonna go ahead and make 15 on that 3, and that's gonna go in the rack. A completely horrible throw. It slipped from my hands when I threw it, and it fell short, and whenever my dice fall short, it's always a 7. So that was a 617. So close to that 12, guys, so close. So we ended up losing. I said I was gonna play 2 sessions. I'll be right back. I'm gonna break this all down. Let's see how we did on 2 sessions of the dice. Okay guys, so this is our buy-in. This is $1,000 right here, right? And what we did was we went ahead and we didn't make as much on that long roll as what we thought we did, because we were, we pressed up the 4 and 10 without hitting them, and we pressed up the 5, we pressed up the 6 and 8. and we really didn't have repeat numbers. We kept on hitting the 6 and 8, losing in the field and making that money. But we never made it after the $35. If we would have kept on hitting repeat numbers instead of field numbers, we would have made a little bit more. But we did end up going ahead and making 125, that's 35, that's 45, that's 55, and that's 100, and that's what? 35, 45, 55, 60, $160 in profit. We still have our buy-in. And don't forget that we also lost in the first session, like on the third roll, we were out, which was a good bit of money too. So we recovered and we're up. That's the main thing. Now remember, our goal is to walk away after a 10 or 20% return. That's almost 20% of our bankroll. So we can walk if we wanted to, or we can play it one more time, be down close to $100. And if we didn't do well on our third session, just walk out the casino with a 10% profit and come back when you're ready, or just take a break and come back a little bit later if you're staying the night for the casino. But I hope you enjoyed part one. Check out part two in a few weeks. The ultra aggressive strategy on playing this. And thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later.